Kathleen's tremendously focused. She plans everything she does. She's a great listener. I think she's a good networker as well. She knows a lot of people in the industry. And I get a sense that she's been on a journey in all her different companies to this point, and everything's been a building block to setting up the Lighthouse company.
They're very specialised, and they know the media network, the media area extremely well, not just in terms of the UK, but internationally. They know it very, very well. I think that specialisation is the key, quite honestly, because there's a lot of big international headhunters that will get involved in a media search, and actually they really don't know the sector, they really don't know the market, and they don't know the talent base.
She knows everyone, you know, and I think it's testament to her that she's been working with most of the leading CEOs, whether it be in the UK or Europe.
She's got very strong relationships with a large number of people in the industry, so actually that gives her a very intelligent point of view.
The knowledge always surprises me. I don't think there's anyone or anything that they don't know.
And she knew a lot of people, very, very well networked, not only here, but also in New York and in the States in general. And that's very helpful, especially moving into a new market.
I mean, she convinced me that she really understood my business, the people, the culture, what made the business tick. And I think most importantly, she convinced me that not only could she, you know, give me a candidate that would fit in with all those, but a candidate that would actually move the business forward.
I'd not met Kathleen and Lucy before, but it was pretty clear from our initial meeting that they understood exactly what I was looking for.
I liked how much they challenged us. I liked how much we like to think we're pretty innovative at our place, and to come back with, particularly when we were looking for something, to come back with recommendations that you think you know the scene and then you realise you really don't. And that's terrifically exciting, because then the idea that what you've got, good though it is, could be better because there's other inputs you could have into that. Well, I didn't expect that at all. Really exciting.
Through this process, I've met some fabulous candidates from start to finish, both the long list and the short list. I would have had no hesitation in working with any of the people that Lighthouse selected for us.
I think one of the things that's impressive about Kathleen and Lucy is that they keep tabs on the best people in the industry. So you know that with the Lighthouse company, you're not going to get a dud. And I found with the search that I did with them, all 4 of the people that I saw, I was very impressed with, and I would have hired 3 out of the 4, and out of that 4, 2 were exceptional.
I can honestly say, I think almost without exception, I would have employed every single one of those candidates that Kathleen put up for the shortlist.
One of the things Kathleen did was she absolutely immersed herself in my Dutch, or not my Dutch business, but the Dutch market. I think it's very different or difficult for a UK-based headhunter to really understand the local market. So she jumped on a plane, went to Holland, met the key players, met the customers, and I think, she absolutely understood the market, our market position, what was needed, the role, what people thought, and I think it helped her really build a picture of the person we wanted, and that's why we got the person that we wanted.
So we needed to find the best strategic brain in London to come in and be our head of strategy, and we turned to Kathleen and her team in a very, very cold mid-December Tuesday with probably the most ambitious and tightest turnaround brief I think we've ever given to someone. Say, this is who we want. We want a game changer, and we think you're the people to go and find that person for us.
I gave Kathleen what must be a horrible brief for a headhunter. It was what I would call how long is a piece of string brief. I said I'm interested in seeing candidates from every sort of walk of life, from every aspect of our business, and she gave me a massively diverse set of candidates.
I think their insight and their understanding of the nuances of our business, we were not just, or I didn't feel that we were just another agency client to them. They took time to understand my pressures, my feelings, the business's culture, the ambitions of the business, to ensure that we lined up candidates who met that brief very specifically.
I'd say they listen. There's a lot of listening, and I find myself sort of saying more than I expect to, and in a way that process really helped us clarify what we wanted.
I think I've appreciated the way that they have pushed back on some opinions that I've held about types of people and also specific individuals too. And I think in terms of how they've managed me, they've done that with an appropriately light touch.
We might have had preconceptions about who might be the right person, and to have that bit of inside knowledge into individuals that's beyond their career and into what they want out of life helps make decisions around whether they're right or wrong, or whether we should be pursuing them or not.
Very professional, great attention to detail, made the process incredibly slick and easy to manage, even from a candidate side. Very open and transparent.
What surprises me is how well it gets done, I guess, in the marketplace compared to other experiences I've had. It's a pleasant surprise, and also the efficiency with which, you know, my experience with the Lighthouse is always executed.
He's very relaxed and happy-go-lucky, but unbelievably buttoned down.
A lot of people get Kathleen wrong when they first meet her because they see this sort of long-haired, pretty little thing walk in, but it soon, second, third and fourth meeting, I think is where Kathleen really knocks the rest and the competition out.
She's probably one of the best service deliverers I've ever met.
Like agencies, from the outside they can all look the same, but it's only when you meet people and actually start working with them that you understand where the differences are.
I want to be sure that we have the right people in the right jobs. I want to be sure that we offer progression to everybody. And I want to be sure that when we recruit the right people from a technical perspective and also from a culture and personality perspective. And I see myself working very closely with the Lighthouse company for all of that.